I ain't drunk. I'm just drinking.
But you're so high.
Oh man, you know I ain't high.
But you're so high.
Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then.
But you're so high.
You ought to be ashamed of
Stay
yourself.
drunk all
Oh,
the
come on now,
time.
you all don't feel like that.
Bam! Hey kids, welcome back. It's been a long week and I've been really lazy about doing videos. I apologize for that, but we're going to be doing some cool shit this coming week. And what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. Anyhow, I don't usually do overviews of every build that I do. I do a lot of builds, as many of you guys can attest to that know me. I do 3 or 4 a week sometimes, just depends. And once in a blue moon, I do a build overview of one of my own birds. I'm not a review channel or any of that crap. This is primarily a bird I'm keeping, you know. But anyway, I wanted to share it with you because it is, in my opinion, Mecca. We all know that I'm a HeadHunter freak, you know, where the motors are flipped upside down in the back. And it's just the way I fly. I get better battery life. They handle beautiful. They look cool. It's just how I am. I love my HeadHunters. The Moka JJ is going to be released, I believe, and for those of you that don't know, that is this little guy by Moka. I think this week, I think Friday he gets them, I believe. So that's coming out. I've got a couple of them, actually, and they're in my Moka JJ yellow. Those props are from my brother Garden Flyer down south, which I still haven't had a chance to test because it's been snowing like a bitch. But those are prototypes. The real frames are going to be released this week, so I really can't wait for that. It's going to be cool. But I did a special build, and my brother Lincoln David down south in Carolina, he does whenever you see a bird on here that's a hydro dip, like the Patriot, you know, the American flag headhunter, or a custom paint job, my brother Lincoln David does them. It's just a partnership we have, and he's just phenomenal at it. It's a truly gifted guy. I love him dearly. He's a brother. But he did, if you guys remember, he did this for me, which was the Cerebus, and in the color changing, there it goes, I think. Colorblind, it's kind of hard. But anyhow, yeah, and I was just like, oh my God, this was a build of mine that I did a while back that's all... it was just a green one, you know, it had a green canopy, I think, and, you know, whatever. Hardly flown this bird, even before he did the paint job. It was just, you know, I love it. It's a cool bird, and I loved it so much. I said, dude, you have got to do me a HeadHunter in that paint job. So he's like, all right, well, I got this other one, this other color that's even better. Now, when he does these, this isn't canned spray paint, right? These are automotive paint job, automotive clear coat, gorgeous fucking, bam. So I decided, well, if you're doing me a HeadHunter, which is a Moka Simplex Pro frame, I'm going to go all out. We're going to do some cool shit with it. So I ended up putting in a CL Racing F4 flight controller. What was the ESC I put in that thing? Shit. Yeah, I want to say it's a DYS, I'm sorry, it's a DYS, I built a lot of birds this week. It's a DYS 30 amp 4-in-1 ESC. It's got the Fox Ear micro arrow, which I always use. And it's got the new Brother Hobby psychedelic Returner R6 special edition motors. Oh, and it turned out fucking badass. So here we go. I'm actually not keeping these props on it. These are just what I had laying around, so I just threw them on real quick. You can see, hopefully this is coming out, how this is transitioning in the paint. I'm colorblind and I'm looking through a phone, so it's kind of hard for me to see. But yeah, just flipping awesome. Check these motors out. These things are awesome. These are the Brother Hobby Returner R6 Special Editions. What are these? 2306, 2650 kV. The Fox Ear micro arrow there. DYS 30 amp ESC. Did the special JJ wiring on the motors there. Yeah, and CL Racing F4, which is kind of like my new go-to board. I really, really like that. I think it's just absolutely awesome board. So these props, like I said, these are just I don't know what these are, doll props? Yeah, doll props. I'm actually probably gonna put clear on so it doesn't take away from the look of the motors and things like that. So hopefully it's coming out on camera better than it is in my eyes. So here's the Cerebus, and here is the Moka Simplex Pro, which is the HeadHunter. Used antenna standoffs in the back. I had clear tubes, so I put electrical tape, or not electrical tape, no Bardwell here. I used heat shrink over the tubes, and I slightly bent them a little bit, give them a little bit of a little bit of look to them there. And I actually have not built a far view for this yet. This is one I robbed off another bird. I'm going to build a custom far view for it. Have yet to set it up on Betaflight, but or Butterflight, depending on my mood. We'll see what happens. But anyway, let's see what the scale that tells no lies, hang on, let me dig it out, says. Really wasn't shooting for weight here. You know, I was shooting for just a badass bird. So, in grams, without the battery strap, 277, pretty respectable. So, yeah, absolutely fucking love it. Thank you to my dear friend Lincoln David. My smoking hot wife is going to do the photo shoot of this, and it's just going to be absolutely stunning, I think. It's going to be very cool. So, anyway, kids, bam, thanks for tuning in. Keep shiny side up. Be cool. Bye.
Bam, JJ! Hope you like fishing. Bam, JJ! Hey, JJ! Hope you like fishing.